Okay, could you try and say something?
Testing. Yes, hello. My name is Joey PK from Pennsylvania. My parents are coming to town tomorrow
What?
till Sunday, and I have to go see them, I think, in Pennsylvania, which sucks. But it's cool because I get to eat cheesesteaks. That is the best thing ever. We love cheesesteaks. I'm also speaking kind of lightly, but maybe this is more projection voice. I was trying to reach you in the other room.
Tell me, what's the difference between art and craft?
Art. The craft of art is practicing art, and art is just everything that's man-made.
Oh. So the way I teach people is that you need to cut it on the edge, not like that. You can cut it like that, but it's going to shatter. So if you want just a little cut, I just like that. And I try to hold both sides because if I shatter it, I don't want to do it that much. It just goes everywhere. I usually do it over this. And it's resin.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right?
I didn't want to make a regular mosaic this time, so I started gluing things.
So
to a
drippy.
board.
I feel like this one especially, I can see like some of Ashley's.
Oh yeah,
Like, it has
I
that
already knew
drippiness,
her
that, like,
at this
yeah.
point. I know, I love those drippy works.
And that's also something Ashley doesn't shy away from. She's not afraid of like mixing like the beautiful and the gruesome together.
Mhm,
And like
mhm.
I really enjoy
I like
that
that.
in her art. I'm like, is this
Me
beautiful
too.
or is this gross? Or is
I
it just
like
like
that.
a sparkly ball sack? Like what is that? Yeah.
She pushes that a lot harder, and I want to do that more.
She's very bold.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But she's been doing art so much longer. I really look at her as advanced.
She was one of the first people let me interview
Working
her. We did it in like 2017, 2018, and I was like, the whole interview was just like, how do you make money as an artist?
You know, if I can hold anything.
Oh, no, it's fine.
So do you do this full time, videography?
No, I do it when I can.
Yeah,
I usually work
it's cool.
in film and TV and bigger stuff, but we're on hiatus
Oh right.
with the writer's strike.
How's that going?
It's a bummer.
Sorry.
No,
I know
it's
it's
fine.
not going well.
It's just like looking bad. I think they're gonna go until September, November,
That
probably.
sucks.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Well, hopefully this is something.
Yeah, this is more fun. I'd rather do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I mentioned I did film, but I don't do film. But I did study film.
Oh yeah.
And then I realized this is not for me. I love it, but I'm more of a watcher of the sport than a player. Oh yeah, here's another book. Here's another art book.
Oh yeah, enjoy. Take special note to get a lot of good details in this piece because the last thing
My
we're gonna
red
do
piece.
is she's gonna give us a little talk about that.
Cool.
And this is another artist I like a lot. I'm not 100% sure if I say the last name right.
Yeah, I feel like
But I
I've
think
been
it's phonetic.
Is this
Phonetic
acrylic
design.
or is this like what is this?
I think it's acrylic, and I think sometimes there's oil.
Looks
Yeah,
almost
it's
like
oil.
a crayon.
Some of them are oil stick and oil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see the stickiness of it. Oh wow, there's a lot of texture here, huh?
And they're super young too, which is wild.
How old?
Like, I think the last time, maybe like 22,
Oh yeah, you can
but
see the
killing the
crayon.
game. And I just, look at this. I like the colors.
I can see how this would be like endearing to because these little shapes are matching like the shapes, the accidental ones you can make.
Oh yeah, mosaic artist, not a fan of triangles.
Yeah.
I learned that.
Why
That's
not?
like against the rules.
You do a lot of triangles.
I do a lot of triangles.
Yeah.
No, I mean, some people in the art space, in the mosaic space, do not like me. Okay, they haven't said they don't like me, but I can feel it.
Well, when I was researching just like stained glass, I was like, okay, every single famous stained glass person I'm hearing about, it's just like a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the peonies blowing in the wind, like Lafarge, everyone was like, I was talking about that. I'm like, okay, that's like really old now, and that's like,
Literally.
just like it just seems
The
like a
Tiffany
male
lamps.
dominated like.
And then
Yeah.
on the, as with a lot of creative fields, the second rung would be the most popular, but like not as famous. All white women.
Yeah.
Older white women. Which I did say, those are the people who come out. I love them. They're very nice. They send me things. But I don't fit that demographic. But I love them.
No, it makes sense too, because like to be precise, that's like it's kind of like a privilege that people have to like be very
Oh,
precise.
and it's expensive. I
Yeah.
mean, glasses not cheap. I also think that makes part of it a thing. I don't know. I took a stained glass class, and it was a lot of white men and people who worked in architecture. This was obviously a hobby for them, but I don't know if that's a little bit
Yeah.
too.
No, one of the things I really like in your pieces is when like you just have like a bit of a bottle, like obviously coming out, because it's very found
I like.
and dangerous and kind of like it's kind of like a F you, like, like you know.
I mean, sometimes I